Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Just FYI, I'm filming this video a little early because I really wanted to film it because I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. I just wanted to film it early, so I'm a few days early. But we're just going to say I'm 28 weeks pregnant, which I almost am. I'm just doing it a few days early. So 28 weeks pregnant. And what does that mean? That means I am in the third trimester. Not technically, I will be in a few days, but we're going to say that. Third trimester, which is so crazy. Ethan and I often say that this pregnancy really has just flew by. I didn't necessarily feel like that in the beginning, but now that I'm 28 weeks, I'm like, oh my goodness, like where has these last 28 weeks been? It's just been, it's crazy like how fast it's going. And I mean, in between... what is today? Between 9 and 12 weeks, she will be here, which is crazy. If she came when Delaney did, she'll be here in 9 weeks, or it may be 12 or 13. I don't know. But yeah, it's just crazy, and it's just so exciting to know that she's going to be here before we know it, and it's exciting to be able to start preparing for her arrival. I feel like we have been, but prepare for her arrival even more. I talked about in a recent vlog, we're going to go get a bigger item this weekend, probably the car seat, so we're so excited for that. I also want to know, what are some of your must-have for babies other than the obvious? Like, is there something that I could be missing? I've had 2 kids, but I just like to know like other people. Also, let me know your favorite baby shops, like Instagram shops, online boutiques, and things like that. So definitely let me know that as well, because we bought stuff for baby, but not a ton yet. So we're gonna definitely start getting the ball rolling on buying more stuff for her. Baby M is the size of a tropical coconut, and she is almost 16 inches tall. Delaney was 19 and a half when she was born, so like it's crazy that she's only like a few inches away from what Delaney's length. 16 inches tall, the size of a coconut, and weighs about 2.5 pounds. So it's crazy. She's getting bigger. And let's see, 28 weeks is when a lot of people go get a 3D, 4D ultrasound. So let me know if you guys did that. We did not do that with Delaney. We did not go back at the 28 week mark, but I'm considering it because I think it'd be fun just for all of us to go and look at her, even for the kids to be able to see that. So I'm kind of considering it for that reason, just because I think it'd be fun for the kids as well. So let me know. 28 weeks is when a lot of people go, between 28 and 32 weeks, I believe. So I'm considering it. I just don't know yet. I think it'd be fun. But let's get into my doctor's appointment yesterday. I went to the doctor and I had my glucose test, and you are supposed to be below 130. Your number is supposed to be below 130 to pass. Mine was 72, so I passed with flying colors. I feel like it was really good. They also did like other third trimester blood work. I actually need to get online on the app that I can get online and look and see how my thyroid levels come back. So I'm on the app, and it looks like she must not have tested my thyroid. My doctor wanted to do it, so whenever they drew my blood before I even seen my doctor, I went ahead and told her to go ahead and test my thyroid, and I thought she had put it in the computer because she said that's something else she was going to test, but it looks like on the app that she did not test it. It's not in there at least, so I need to call them, but I go back in 2 weeks, so I may just wait. I think it'd be okay probably, or I might just send my doctor a message and just kind of see what he says. But yeah, she must not have tested that. But everything else looked good. My blood pressure so far is good. It did not start getting high with Delaney till about 32 weeks. 31, 32, I think around 32 weeks. I just went in and it just kind of all of a sudden started getting high. Like before that, it was perfect. Like yesterday, my blood pressure was 110/68, which is great. And so I'm hoping to kind of avoid that. I've mentioned that several times, but I'm just hoping that I don't, within these next few weeks, it don't start creeping up, because that can lead to hospital visits. I was in the hospital a few times because of that. If it wouldn't come down at the doctor, they just send me to the hospital to labor and delivery. I don't know, maybe not labor and delivery. They'd send me to the hospital to be monitored. Not labor and delivery, right? Yeah. Also, he went ahead and checked me for dilation and make sure that my cervix was good and not thinning out or anything. I was actually checked with Dilation like every 2 weeks, starting at like 16 weeks, just with my history of preterm labor. He just wanted to be safe. I was checked sometime in my second trimester, like before 20 weeks. And then again, I was checked yesterday. He wanted to go ahead and check me to make sure I was good. And no dilation, no cervix thinning out or anything. I do remember with Dilation, I was good up until 30 weeks. I went to my 30-week appointment. I saw a different doctor and I was dilated. And so I was at the hospital then too. They sent me to the hospital because I was dilated, and they wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to go into labor anytime soon or anything. And so I ended up making it to 37 weeks. Other than that, my appointment went really good. That was about it for my appointment. My glucose test I passed, and I'm not dilated, which is awesome. Some of the symptoms that I've been having, I have not experienced any more sciatic pain. Praise the Lord. And so I have not went to the chiropractor either. I know I mentioned that. I have not done an update in like 4 weeks, but I know I mentioned that a chiropractor was something I was going to check into if the pain did not get better. And if my insurance paid for chiropractor visits, I would probably be going weekly, but I'm pretty sure they don't. Actually, I'm fairly certain they don't. So if they paid for it, then I would probably just do it, because I've heard just such great things about chiropractor during pregnancy. But unfortunately, they just don't pay for that. So that does get expensive if you go once a week. And so that's kind of why I've held off, and I just hadn't been unless I just really, really need to go. But I struggle at nighttime because I feel like I can barely move. I turn positions all night long because I have experienced a lot of hip pain. And a lot of leg pain as well. But a lot of hip pain, I just got to change position every so often during the night. It's really just when I'm sleeping is when I experience that. The SPD that I had has really not been bad. Hallelujah. Something else I've been experiencing at night when I'm sleeping is my hands going numb. Like, I will wake up so many times during the night, my hands are completely numb. And I do remember I did the same thing with my last pregnancy as well. But yeah, it is so annoying and so uncomfortable, like when you wake up like that, just your hands being so numb. But that is another symptom that I've been experiencing. Also, I have been having a ton of Braxton Hicks contractions. Every day I have them, and they're not painful or anything, just that uncomfortable tightening in the belly. And I notice it even more when my bladder's pretty full. I notice it even more, but it's definitely Braxton Hicks. Every day I experience those. She is moving a whole lot more these days. I definitely feel her more when I'm just not active and I'm just kind of sitting down. I feel her a ton at night, and I feel like that's pretty normal. I meant to ask my doctor yesterday if I should start doing kick counts. I think I've heard 28 weeks I need to start doing those. Do them at the same time each day. I meant to ask him that, but I forgot. But she is very, very low. I don't know if she's head down. I can't tell that. But she is extremely low, because let me know if y'all have ever experienced this, but I feel like every time she moves, she's kicking my cervix, and it is kicking or headbutting or something. It is so uncomfortable. But she is literally, I feel like she's right there, because she's all the time kicking my cervix, and it is so uncomfortable. I do not remember this with my last pregnancy, like the baby being so low and kicking my cervix and all that, but she is super duper low. But I know my cervix is like way up here, because when he measured my belly at my appointment, he was like way up here with the tape measure thing. So I think she's just really low, but I also feel her moving up high as well. I mean, she's obviously bigger, but I don't know if she just headbutted my cervix, but it is so uncomfortable. And I know last time when I was at the doctor 4 weeks ago, he measured my belly, and I think I was 3 weeks ahead. And I didn't ask him exactly what I was measuring, but he just put it on my belly, looked at it, he said, "That's good." So I don't know, it might have been still a couple weeks. He just didn't say, because it really don't make a difference unless you're like 3 weeks ahead or behind. They don't really do anything, or at least my doctor don't. So I'm assuming that's pretty normal. My stretch marks, I have not really been trying to treat them because I know I got so many when I was pregnant with Delaney, and I feel like nothing helped because it's just a genetic thing. I know it could probably at least help a little bit if you try to put like cream or whatever on them. I do have cream, but it's something that I don't remember to do very often. But I can definitely tell, like with my stretch marks from 5 years ago, they were definitely fading a lot. But now, like, they've really, like, you can really see them a whole lot more. And I feel like I've gotten a couple more, especially like right above my belly button is what I've noticed, is what I think are new at least. I want to talk about this just because I like to be real in my videos, and I don't know, maybe it can help somebody else. But my weight gain has just really been a struggle for me. I've never said what my weight gain was, but I've actually not told anybody what that is thus far, but it's definitely more than I've wanted to gain, and I never want to come off as that I'm ungrateful for the growing belly and growing really all over for me, but I don't want to come off as ungrateful for that because I wouldn't change anything about getting pregnant. Like, this is something that we've wanted, is to be able to get pregnant again, and just know that I wouldn't change anything. Like, me losing so much weight is how I got pregnant, and I'm so grateful for that and wouldn't change anything. But it's just really been a struggle because just finding things to wear these days, and I just don't feel comfortable, and it's just, I think I had gotten to a point with my body when I lost so much weight. I lost over 40 pounds with Weight Watchers. I was a lifetime member. I was a healthy weight. I was healthier than I had been in so long, and I felt better than ever in my body. And I think that's why it's a struggle, is because I worked so hard to lose that weight, and then to put it back on so fast is tough. But yeah, if anybody else out there is struggling with that, just know that you are not alone. And I'm honestly really looking forward to, when she's born, getting back on the Weight Watcher train and getting back to a healthy body weight, because I never felt better than I did when I had lost that 45 pounds. I just felt awesome. And like I said, I don't want to come off as ungrateful for this, because I'm so grateful for every part of this pregnancy, and I wouldn't change anything. But I'm just, yeah, it's just a struggle. I feel like I'm not coming off like I wanted to. I was thinking yesterday about what I wanted to talk about and what I wanted to say, but just know that if you're also struggling with that, you're not alone. And my weight gain has been more than I've wanted to, but it's really hard to stick to a certain diet while pregnant. It is so hard, and I'm not saying that you can't do it. I mean, I know people that's done really well and stuck to a certain diet. It's just so hard to do that. But I also know what I need to do when baby's born to get back down to where I want to be. I know what I need to do, and I'm honestly looking really forward to that. Not that I want to rush things, but I'm just looking forward to her birth and getting back to a healthier weight after she's born. Like, I know a lot of people say enjoy it, and don't worry about it right after she's born or anything, but I'm just really looking forward to it. I am so excited to share with you guys her name. I went back and forth on if I wanted to do a name reveal, and I am so looking forward to sharing her name with all of you guys. We do plan on doing that at birth, so make sure you're following me on Instagram. I don't know when the first vlog after birth will be live. The birth vlog, I'm sure it'll be the actual birth vlog. But I'm going to try to get it done as soon as possible, because I mean, I'm going to enjoy my time, and if I feel like I just can't edit, then I won't. I'll wait until I can. But I'm just so excited to be able to share all that with you guys and film the entire process as much as they will let me at the hospital. But make sure y'all are following us on Instagram. I don't think I will post her name until after the birth vlogs live, but who knows? I may just want to get it out there. So definitely make sure you're following me on there to get the first updates on her arrival. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the belly. I feel like I had so much more to talk about, but I can't think of what else I want to talk about. I have got to remember to start taking notes because I feel like it's been 4 weeks since I've done one. I had so much to talk about, but I don't know what else I had planned on talking about. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do it at this angle this time. I normally do it on the bed, but anyways, this is the almost 28 week belly. I hope you guys can see it with this darker colored shirt. I'm trying to get in the frame good, but 28 week belly right there. I'm not going to show you guys the actual belly, but I'm wearing my maternity pants. 28 weeks. She's definitely growing. My belly's definitely growing. Alright, let me know any kind of questions you might have in the comments below. I'll try to answer those, or at least answer them in my update at 30 weeks. That's actually my next doctor's appointment. They are now every 2 weeks. For now at least. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I hope you will subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.